I'm so excited to talk about this card. So I'm Monica, and this is a series of quick videos of how I went from the Saki Saki Tarot for the artist in each of us to I am the artist. Tarot by Saki Saki, affirming to not just, we're now focusing not just to awaken your artist self, but also to own it, to claim it, and to help it to lead your life with it. So this card is the Untitled One, and it's a new card in the deck. There are 5 artist focus cards, so this is definitely one of them. Form-wise, this card was born out of these 2 cards. So this is the Death card, which is pretty identical. I kept it the way it was. I love this card. And this card, that this is an iteration I created when I published a coloring book for the Saki Saki, and it was again, so it had the number 13 here, that is, the Death card, but then it had very different colors than this one. It had this magenta and the yellow, and the flag had this completely different item in it. It had those kind of lips and teeth, and we can see here the scorpioning tail, and there was this very kind of dance dress, ballerina-ish, and these shoes and the long hair and the whole thing. So I actually took this, took these 2 cards, and I created, this new one. This card, it has that little bit of the Death character in it, but also it has a very different outfit that is also very stylish. It has all these elements here on the sides. It has, that kind of a mushroomy thing in the background from the Sensitive Inks. And also it has that kind of shapeshifter animal, this hybrid creature here at their feet. And of course, inside the eye here, there is this circle of the 6+1 colors. The color quest is also hinted here. This card is really about creating your own change, and also change through creative action. So this is where the elements of the Death card were very important here. The Death card brings change that many times it's out of our control, and we just have to accept it and deal with it and transform and go on. This is an invitation to really create your own change, to be the initiator of change. The biggest message of this deck is I am the artist. Claim that part of yourself. Don't misplace your value. Value your creativity. This is exactly how we are creating our own change, and one identity has to die, okay? Because the minute you accept your artist self, you're saying bye-bye to whatever other self you've been dealing with till now. So that's why the Death is here and the creativity is here. And this card is also about authenticity, because I believe that your most authentic identity is your most creative identity. And this is really a change artist, okay? The inner world of the artist, and what goes behind the scenes in the artist's minds and hearts while they create, and what makes them want to create, the desires, the driving forces, how they're dealing with it. And it helps us deal with what it takes, to be on stage, with their self-expression. In order to do that, first we have to kind of play with ourselves. No actor, no performer, no artist goes first thing on the public stage. We first have to do that exploration and that discovery for ourselves. So I would love to know how you are resonating with this card, and how thrilled or not you are when you see it in a reading. And if you're reading for other people, what is their reaction to this card? I would love to know. See you in the other one. Bye.